welcome back to the channel. It's Captain Numpty or Commander Numpty or David Steele, and here's my boat. And today we are back again in the Greenling.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 082. Contact faded.
As you can hear, I am seemingly playing cat and mouse.
Con helm, steady course.
With well, some warships. This one could be interesting. We've been tasked again with being forward sweep for an approaching tender. Tender's on the way to Iceland. It's going to form the resupply backbone of our operations. At least the plan is in the coming a few days and possibly a few weeks.
Dive at 250 feet, dive high.
That's cool, but we have to get the tender to the location. And the Russians don't necessarily know what we're about, but they know that there's something going on here. And so this strike group appears to be it's an anti-ship strike group, so I think they've got wind of what's going on. Now, the bad news, they will have air cover. I think there's at least one helicopter out there. But the good news is I'm still a distance away, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of torpedoes out.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir.
What we're going to do is nice close formation there. We're actually going to put number 2 out and get number 2 to run southeast. And number 1 is going to run northeast, like so. Now we're going to keep our nose pointing towards the enemy, and the main reason for doing that is we want to minimize the sonar return. We have sneaked in just below the layer here. So the layer is at 221 feet. It's a moderate dot, just a moderate layer. We're about 30 feet below that. Why are we here? It's the shadow. It's the sonar shadow. And the advantage of being here is we're difficult to detect. No, we're not impossible. We really are not impossible, but we're difficult. And our primary target is this Sverdlov.
Con sonar new contact bearing 067. Designated Sierra 7.
If we can tackle this capital ship, that'd be great. Now, what is Sierra 7? Well, it's not a Kirov, at least. I don't know what that is. Okay. It's submerged. If it's submerged, then... what is it? It's a November. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
Well, that's bad because they're bringing in mixed fleets. And it's also bad because we don't know how far away this guy is. We've only got 38% solution on him. So the surface vessels, they're kind of noisy buggers. Got a much better idea where they are. But the submerged contact, less so. I'm going to go ahead and just run this torpedo. I'm going to notch the November. I don't want it to detect this torpedo until it's much further away from me. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this situation here, and let's...
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 089. Contact faded.
Okay. That's enough separation for now. Let's run these two more or less parallel to each other. And the idea here is we're going to do another pincher attack. Now I've got 2 wires. Double the number of the skipjack, which is very...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 089.
It does give me a lot more flexibility. Well, I mean, roughly twice the flexibility. Los Angeles class has 4 wires. Fantastic. Seawolf has 8 wires. Oh my gosh, give me some of that. And the Trafalgar class, the Royal Navy, has got 5 wires. Yes, I'll have some of that, please. Skipjack with its lowly 1, it's a bit of a challenge. The Permit with 2, it makes life a little easier, but I'd rather have 3 or 4. I'm going to accelerate time. I'm going to run it.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ultra quiet. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Crest is at 33 knots. Did it hear my torpedo? did it get radio signal from the helicopter that presumably can hear it? Let's see where the helo is. Can we see anything useful around this guy? No. Yes. We don't know what or where halo is. Oh, that's a really scary sound when he slows down. They both slow down. I don't like this. Switch back to my view. If they've slowed down, that usually means they've got a sniff of something. And we don't like sniffs of things. Now, I do have 4 harpoons. These guys will all have point defense, right? I think they will. Yep. Cash-in doesn't. It's the Cresta 2. Yeah, the cash-in doesn't. So, in theory, if I take out the cash-ins last, I can lob harpoons at them from range. Take care of them. I got a feeling that Torpedo 1 is going to get detected. I think it was just detected. Yes, it was. Okay, that's what we'd like to see. What was firing at me? He's turning hard aport. With the angle there. And it was Sierra 1 that just fired at me. Okay.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 085. Contact faded.
Hopefully he's firing at Torpedo 1. I hope so. The server love is turned hard at port as we see. So now Torpedo 2 is gonna tackle this guy. Hopefully he's gonna run south. Right into my waiting trap.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 068.
The noise cancelling didn't catch that. That was the most epic evil laugh you're gonna hear for a while on this channel, because it's bad for me. I think Servlov has decided he's had a better offer somewhere else and he's running away. Okay, that's a disappointment, but it's expected. I don't think we can run Torpedo 1 past this Cresta 2 and not accidentally blow him up. I'd love to get to the cruiser. I really, really would. But we might have to use Torpedo 2 for that. I think we will. Again, I mean, there's nothing to stop me from running Torpedo 1 all the way to the Sodlov as well. Okay, it looks like Torpedo 2's been detected as well. So I've got 6,000 yards between myself and the northernmost enemy torpedo that we can detect. So I'm still relatively safe. This Cresta 1 is just asking to be hit in the face with this torpedo. I mean, it really is just wanting to be hit in the face. And it almost seems a shame not to take him out, because
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
he's got nasty weapons. SSN 14 of those. Yeah, I should try and take him out. Like I say, I don't really want to hit this guy. I'd rather get the primary target. But okay, if I must, it's a warship. It's a viable target. Let's go ahead and try and take care of it.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 054.
A blow to his. That's a glow to his bass. That's a blow to his ass. Whatever the heck the word is. I don't think we killed him. No. That's disappointing. We'll have given him a big hole, and now he's slowed down, so he might just hear me launch again. But I've got to take that chance. I think I need to take care of this guy.
Shoot 2-3.
Let's go ahead and get one out. Immediately run it away from me. Now, we might have just given away the game here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Maybe I take care
Con
of that
sonar
November.
regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 084.
I might take this guy out. I mean, it's like, why do you have a submarine with you? What good did you need of that? Well, I know why he's there. Torpedo 2 only has 12.5 minutes of fuel left. Torpedo 3, yeah, we're going to target something over here. I don't know quite what we'll target yet. disappointed that Sierra 3 is running away at, what, 35 knots? 32 knots, my bad. My torpedo can barely catch it. Okay, let's keep this going. If I need to tackle the November with a non-wire-guided Mark 48, I absolutely will. But I don't really want to do that right now. I want to focus my fire. There's a Cashin coming in as well. It's like at high speed. I need some water. I'm getting a little hoarse. Okay. Let's run due east.
Come right to 090. Helm aye.
Now, with this cruiser running away from me, I can also hit him in the backside with a harpoon. His point defense coverage is not great from directly astern. Depending on how close his escorts are.
Helm,
what the heck?
steady course.
What's Sierra 8? Okay. Don't worry about this guy so much.
Con sonar, Sierra 8 is classified as biologic.
November's not just floating around, not seemingly doing anything. I would like to take out this crest. See how badly damaged is he. Can't really tell. Oh, he does have a hole in his stern. And he's listing a little bit, and he's just sitting low in the water, but I would not be surprised if he is still fighting capable. Okay.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 7.
So the November has eventually detected the torpedo. I don't know that my torpedo 2 is gonna catch the cruiser. I think he's gonna have to be a harpoon target. Sadly, I don't think it's.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 042.
All right, let's divert torpedo 2 to try and tackle the crester. We'll see if we can finish off the cruiser with harpoons. He's my primary target, but he's running away, so I can't catch him easily. I'm too far away.
Con sonar, Sierra 7 is cavitating.
So we'll let this November.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 041. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 039.
Got a chance of engaging
Con
this
sonar
Cashin.
regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing 070.
But it's also entirely possible that torpedo 2 is just going to be ineffective and run out of fuel. Let's focus on this now.
Con, fire control, weapon.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 036. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0.
2 minutes of fuel left. I don't think this is going to be effective, unfortunately.
Con sonar lost contact.
Right.
Sierra
Crest it
1,
down.
last bearing 032. Contact breaking up.
And I'm out of Mark 48, so I just have the 2 left.
Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Well, that's a little disappointing. So, yeah. I've got a minute left on torpedo 2, and it's ineffective. Oh well.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Okay, we're gonna just reload that. That torpedo's gonna die a death. I'm gonna get another torpedo out. I suspect that these guys are gonna hear me. They might not, actually,
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
but they might. So never think that they won't.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
And let's run these to the north.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
What I want to do is skip them just a little pat further north to the targets and run them from the north to the south and see if we can engage them that direction. And let's run
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
ultra quiet. Now I'm close enough to 200 foot that I can pop up to 200 foot, lob my missiles at the enemy, because who doesn't like some missile lobbing. And get 4 out towards the cruiser and hope that 1 gets him. Right, cash in. Fancy a piece of this. Now, cash in does not have point defense, and the Krevak that's coming at me a little slower from the east-northeast, he does have point defense. But a head-on shot together with a tail-on shot are your best chances of taking out this guy. Now, when we fire our missiles, I think I'm going to salvo all 4. They're going to know where we are. We're going to have to get out of dodge. We're then going to have to evade for
Con,
time.
fire control, weapon acquired.
But if I can kill the Krevak, maybe commit 2 missiles to each target. It should be enough to heavily damage the cruiser.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 039. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 026.
The November is a little further, is a little different location than I thought it was. Okay. Well.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
We'll keep talking.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Yeah, I'd like to keep.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
My chances of catching one or both of these targets pretty good. So I'm actually going to commit torpedo 4 to the November now. We're going to ping it actively with sonar. It's got a pretty reasonable chance of killing this guy. And secondary, we're going to attack the cache in with torpedo 1.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 035.
So we'll run torpedo
Con,
1.
fire control, weapon acquired.
Running it back at the target. He's noise making.
Con, fire control,
There
weapon
we go.
acquired.
See if we can watch the engagement of both from torpedo 1 here. We can just about see we can see both torpedoes here, and both targets and both torpedoes. Let's go ahead and do this.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 020.
All right. November down. And then we're going to kill it. Yeah, we're going to rotate this torpedo around. See if we can connect to this guy like so. We're coming up on his stern. That's always good.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
We don't see the torpedo very easily. There it is.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 016. Contact breaking up.
Right. Well, so far, quite a good, successful engagement. I fire my 2 harpoons now at the Krevak. They'll know where I am. So I really want to get 1-on-1. Let's just play chicken a little bit here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Let's get all of these weapons loaded. Okay. There we go.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Right. To 200 foot.
Make depth 200 feet, dive high.
Where's the helo? No idea where the helo is. Okay. Here goes. This could make or break this. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm almost there. Almost at 200 foot.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive high.
Come right to 179, helm aye.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir. Shoot 2-3, aye sir.
Right. Let's go.
Meet con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, torpedo room, no
Passing 200 feet.
Alright, so harpoons are on the way.
Con
We are
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 078. Contact faded.
cracking on. We are turning
Con,
south.
Passing 300 feet.
We're running at flank speed, and we're going to get down to 1650 foot or 1600 foot depth, I think.
Passing 400 feet.
I think so. Let's
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Hilo is
Con, no. Steady course.
not interested. Okay. Weapons. So, yeah, I think he's interested. It's my harpoon coming towards a target. That's going towards the cruiser, as is that one. This one is going towards the Krivak, as is this one. Airdrop torpedo, other torpedo, and his weapon on me. Okay.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 050. Contact breaking
Well,
up.
that's the good news. He does have a... Well, that's bad. I didn't think he was interested in me, but I guess he is. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn away. This is fine. We've dealt with helos before, no problem here. Check out my other harpoons.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for
Right,
2,
so this is
9 knots.
actually... This is the... Yeah, I can't...
Dive at 1600 feet. Dive
Can't
high.
really tell what's going on, but right now I just want to watch this engagement and see. So we're running flank, we're running south, or just a little bit past south. We're running at depth 1600 foot, so we're deep, we're fast, we're not quiet, but we're getting away. And I'd love it if these harpoons cripple or sink this cruiser. We just have to wait. For a long time. I thought the harpoon was fast. I might have been wrong. Well, enjoy this brief interlude. I'm going to have a quick swig of drink because... Just change course. Right, we got something. Did it twice? I don't know. Okay. I've got nothing left to attack the cruiser with, but it looks like they didn't know where I was. They got an idea. Looks like my evasive plan worked really, really well. We ran south, and then we ran a little bit... Look at that. If I'd kept on my original course, I'd be eating those SSN-14s by now. But no, we appear to be safe. So I'm going to accelerate time. I feel that confident here. So the helo has maybe got nowhere to land. Does the Sovlov have a helo deck? Probably. I mean, I rarely see it there. And I don't think we sank him, but we certainly gave him a bloody nose. And we're out of weapons. We really do have nothing left. I can come to the surface and shake my fist, but that's not going to help. So I hope that we adequately defended Iceland, because if we didn't, we're a bit short of options now. Okay. I don't know whether I can close the battle just yet, but I'm going to call it for today's mission. So I hope that you got something from this. There was quite a lot going on, but we managed a pretty stout interception here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, you know what to do. I'll see you the next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.